Mountain TV. I'm being joined with Colorado Parks and Wildlife. I've got John with me. How are you, John?
Hey, what's going on? Glad to be back.
Yeah, good to hear from you. I heard we got some big news with the Wolves. Tell me a little bit more about this reintroduction plan.
Sure. So, as a lot of folks know, back in 2020, voters of Colorado voted on a ballot initiative to reintroduce great wolves to our state, with the goal of putting paws on the ground by the end of 2023. Back in May, during a commission meeting, our Parks and Wildlife Commission unanimously approved a plan for reintroducing those wolves and a management plan for those animals. So, ever since we've been working hard at getting everything in place for that plan and finding a source of where we will get gray wolves to bring to Colorado as part of this reintroduction. And yeah, last Friday announced a plan with the state of Oregon to, on a 1 year deal, get up to 10 wolves this first winter between December and March to fulfill the will of the voters and get this reintroduction of gray wolves going here in Colorado.
That's really big news. Congrats on the approval there. And how do you guys go about getting these wolves exactly? What's the process?
Sure. So, like, the best time to go get wolves is usually once the snow's flying. It's a lot easier to track those animals, from their prints and spotting them from the air. So, we'll be using helicopters, airplanes, and be working with the Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife to find where those wolves are on the ground, and then look to get those either by plane or truck back to Colorado and give them a quick hard release. So, and before all those animals come to Colorado, they will go through a health exam, all that kind of good stuff. But in the winter, be out tracking from the air and from the ground, looking to get up to 10 of those wolves from Oregon and bring them down here into Colorado.
Wow, very exciting. And there's so much wildlife out here in Colorado, not just the wolves, but with moose, deer, fish, etc. And your guys' website, I was just on there. There's so much information on there. So if people are curious about just the outdoors and animals in general, that's a great resource for them.
Yeah, if you live in Colorado, you live with wildlife, and we have so many resources that you can learn, what it means to be living in a state that is, so rich in our wildlife resource here.
All right. Thanks so much, John. Appreciate the update. We'll talk to you next week.
Absolutely. We'll see you then.